Hey, good evening, everyone. You're watching Randomania, home for all the randomizers, at least for about 6 more months. We have one of the 2 final tournaments in our in Randomania's history, so to speak. But this is it. It's a big one. Dragon Warrior Randomizer. We got 48 contestants joining us for the longest tournament that I know of in speed gaming, or not speed gaming, in speed running, randomizer, doesn't matter. It's also one of the most consistent. We changed the rules a little bit here and there, but it's pretty much the National Basketball Association. You know a basket's going to be worth 2 or 3 points, except for free throws. Anyway, but it's pretty much the same thing. You got to get the Stones of Sunlight, you got to get the Staff of Rain, you got to get Eric's token, convert it to the Rainbow Drop, and you got to beat the Dragon Lord, and that's it. So, but anyway, we got a Swiss tournament this year. It's just like 2 years ago. So we're going to have 5 rounds, and then we're going to have some play-in races. If you're 1 and 4, you still might have a chance to advance. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to have about 24 people, plus or minus, that will wind up with a winning record, and they're going to move on. And the other X number of people will be in play-in races. So that is what we're looking at. And I guess I better say who I am. I'm Game Boy F9. I am joined by I'm about to be joined by the person who's going to be drawing our first round matchups. So let's go ahead and introduce him now. It's he's got a King Slime hat, and I've pretty much given away who it is. It's Ice Spirits. How you doing today?
Hey, Game Boy, and I look good in my slime cap. Whoa, that's way on the full screen. Hi, everybody. I am Highest Spirits. I am the King Slime, as you can tell. And I am one of the admin of the league, and I am here to welcome everyone to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer 2021 Summer Tournament, the kickoff that begins. And we thought this year we'd do things a little bit more fun to figure out our Week 1 matchups. As Game Boy was kind enough to mention, we're starting off with a 5-round Swiss before moving into brackets. So I can't do this drawing alone, so I brought a friend with me. I brought everyone's favorite Gollum. Gollum hat is going to be helping us with this drawing. I have all of the participants written on pieces of paper, and I'm going to throw them all into the hats. And I'm going to shuffle things around. Here you go. Got to make sure the eyes are looking at everyone. And then I'm going to draw names. And the first 2 that get drawn will be the first matchup, followed by the next 2, and so on and so on. So, let us begin. The first one, as I'm continuing to shuffle them up and probably ripped them in half and everything. Okay, first one I grab is Starman Random. One of the newer ones. Oh, it's mirroring it. Wait, no. So we got Starman Random.
Yeah, we saw it correctly. That's cool.
Okay, it's mirroring it on my webcam for some reason. And the next one will be up against Any Amount of Money.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good matchup. Starman, I remember playing against him a couple years ago in a Chaos race in round 1 2 years ago. So who knows what's going to happen with that one. It's going to be a good race. Looking forward to it.
My slime hats were holding hands, by the way, because I just had to rip them apart. They got Velcro, so... Okay, next one is Commander Leonhardt.
Mm-hmm.
Going up with Ursine Azure.
Yeah, I bet this is going to be a good matchup as well. Commander Leonhardt joining us from the Free Enterprise community, and so glad to see him join us here and going against Ursine. I think we got a good one.
Maybe. Next up, a veteran, Lavkian. Going up against... Let me grab one. There we go. Ooh, Jackamus Wedge.
Oh, wow. This is old school match right there. And two really good Dragon Warrior Randomizer players. We've already got a pretty good hype first round collision right there. But we still have 21 more races to draw.
Oh. Up next is Up to NG.
Whoa. Oh, who is Up to NG gonna face off?
Well, it's up to the Golem to tell us. Okay. Up to NG will be faced... Oh! Ness Cardinality.
I had a feeling you were going to draw that person. It just came to my mind that you were going to draw that. This is going to be a rematch of the winners' final last year. And and that's the fourth match, and you have pretty much drawn the race of the first round.
Let's find out. Next up is Brysoff. Going against Smashy.
Oh, Brysoff and Smashy. That'll be a pretty good matchup. I'd say advantage Smashy there, but both are veterans. Smashy a little bit more so. But again, that's why they play the game.
Play the game. Next up will be DK9146.
Yep, that is the reigning Dragon Warrior Randomizer Standard Tournament champion.
We'll be going up against Harrison. Might be a tough matchup for Harrison there.
Oh gosh, so Harrison is a newcomer to the tournament, so yeah, that's gonna be.
It's a randomizer.
Yep.
Next up match will be Big Slamu.
Big Slamu joined us from the league this year.
And Big Slamu will be going up against Ryguy 3745.
Oh, that'll be a pretty good matchup as well. Ryguy is more well known for Dragon Warrior 4 randomizer, but he's got wins in Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer as well. So let's see how that
With
works.
the Dragon Warrior 4 randomizer race.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to play Dragon Warrior 4 in this tournament. Sorry.
At least for round 1. Next up is Sausage Link 83.
Although you're giving me ideas. That's a bad idea.
Sausage Link will be going up against Archfield Monk.
Oh wow. So that's going to be solid advantage Archfield Monk, one of the better players of the standard tournament. So we'll see how it goes. But Sausage Link's been around for a little bit, so we'll see.
Well, we're sticking to some Dragon Warrior 4 themed. We got Velov.
Yep, Veluviv. Is it a Veluviv? But Veluv actually. But yes.
Speaking of Dragon Warrior 4 versus Angel FM.
Are we sure that we're going to not have a Dragon Warrior 4 randomizer race?
There we go.
Yeah. But no, solid advantage to Angel here, but it definitely will be tough for Veluvi to conquer. But we'll see. Well, I mean, where am I playing Dragon Warrior 4? Anyway, go ahead.
Maybe. Next up is Elmore St. James.
Yep. Did quite a bit of restreaming for us in the league this year.
Is going up against Chromaticism.
So he's this person's been just recently joined the community. He's been doing a lot of racetime.gg races, I've been noticing. So definitely getting his practice in. It'll be a good race.
Next up, Marishu Online.
Oh, Marishu, the person who keeps bugging the admins to post these restreams, restream announcements.
Goes up against Janice Zeal 6.
Ooh, Janice Seal made it to the playoffs of the league this year, and another good competition here. I've lost track as to how many races we have drawn.
11 races done so far.
Okay.
Next up is NYC Guy.
NYC Guy. Joined us last year.
Against F. Coughlin.
Oh, Fred Coughlin. Oh, man. Fred Coughlin, everybody knows who he is, so definitely needs no introduction, and that's going to be another good one.
Good old Fred. Okay. Next up will be Lord of the Synth.
Lord of the Synth has been around for quite a number of years, helped us out with restreaming a lot, so
versus myself, High Spirit.
Oh, High Spirits does have the advantage, but he's better at non-standard flags. He's better at non-standard flags than standard flags. Oh, come on.
Okay, next up is the Tesla.
The Tesla. All right.
Whoa.
So pretty new to the community. Glad to have this person join us.
Dropped my first sheet of paper on the ground.
Oh, violation.
I know. Is that a bad omen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tesla will be going up against Seawolf 1.
Oh, that will be a good match. Slight advantage to the Seawolf, though. He did upset Mr. Holmes last year to knock him out of round 1, or in 2 races. He knocked him out in 2 races.
Oh yeah. Brian Williams 42.
One of the finer runners out there, and a tournament admin. Or just an admin. I've lost track. I think he's an admin.
He's an admin now.
Yes.
Goes up again. Centroid 41.
Centroid 41. So solid advantage to Brian there, but Centroid's a veteran and is definitely gonna do some studying. And Beta Strip with a good observation, 42 versus 41.
Yeah, unfortunately not 42 versus 42.
All right.
Tilo.
Been around for a long time, and does he have the that one RPG? What's it called? Does he have the world record again?
Destiny of the Emperor, or Emperor of the Destiny of the Emperor.
The Emperor, yes.
I don't remember if he still has it or not. Goes up against Arnpolly.
Arnpolly. Okay, yeah, cool. So one of the newer runners of the tournament. So could be an interesting matchup there.
Next up is Sparko Bridge.
Oh, Sparko Bridge.
Versus interesting matchup. Zarnax 42.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. This is Sparko, I've been a fan of your channel for a long time, but you've got a tough race coming up, but it is that is our second solid old school matchup, but oh gosh.
Next up will be Diabetes the Second.
Diabetes the Second, yep. Been a pretty solid runner and been around for quite some time.
Against Kigalus.
Oh, Kigalus, okay, yeah. All right, so once again, veteran versus another veteran. They're both veterans, but I would give the advantage to Diabetes there. Oh, Sparkover's got the secret. It's cookies.
Cookies. Next up is Yakko Wacko 20.
Yakko Wacko joined us for the league this year, and
again,
Cyberdark
86.
Cyberdark 86. Okay, that's going to be another good one. But Cyberdark did qualify for the playoffs in the league. I'll give the advantage to the admin and the person who's entering all the matchups behind the scenes. He's actually in the call, but he's keeping quiet.
Now, matchup 20 starts with Aaron to you two.
Aaron to you two. Yep. I believe he's been playing a lot of Race Signer GG races, if I've got it right. Yep.
Against Naminva.
Naminva. Oh, good matchup. Good matchup coming up there. Naminva's been around for quite a while, and gonna be a good race.
Only a few more matchups to go. What's next? Beta Strep.
Beta Strep, a veteran, really good runner.
Goes up against Gelf 35.
Gelf 35, yep, another good matchup. Definitely would give the advantage to Beta Strep for now, but Gelf's been around for a while as well, so we'll see.
Let's see. Next up will be Monsieur Slime.
Monsieur Slime, who was a sleeper just a while ago, but now everybody's figured him out. And
these are all getting rolled up in here now.
Edge
Talvaron.
So that'll be another good match. I'd give Monsieur a bit of an advantage there, but we will see how it goes.
Okay, next up is Stags 28.
Stags 28, alright.
We'll go up against, not many left in here, JJ Schmidt 77.
JJ Schmidt 77, veteran of the community. Last time we did Swiss, he went 5-0. I think he was the sole person to go 5-0 and got the number 1 seed. And then he lost in the first round of the bracket stage. So that'll be a good race. What do we have next?
We have Tristal MTG.
Yep, Tristal MTG finished 4th last year. Was it 3rd? 4th? I think it was 4th.
Versus Apex Corvid.
Apex Corvid. Okay. Yeah, Apex is gonna have some work to do. Gonna need to do some practice to get through that one.
Yep, and that is all of our matchups right there.
All right, so I believe our restreamer will be putting up the matchups right about now, and we'll. There it is. There are your matchups. So, reminder: the weekly is starting in about 40 minutes. That'll be over on Speed Gaming 2, but we've got some time to goof around here. Let's. I've been seeing a lot of comments. All I remember is Sparko is going to give us some cookies.
Give me a moment here.
So that's how she's going to win this tournament. Yes, Tesla does have the Seawolf in. Nice, I love automatic losses, says Harrison. So Starman versus yeah, we do have a number of brand new players, new to our community. So it's really nice to see. You know, some people will not participate this year for various reasons, including myself, admittingly. But I'll be around in commentary, and then we have some new players. Some have joined us from Free Enterprise. Some have joined us from Zelda. Some have joined us from Zelda 2. I noticed. I know somebody mentioned Chroma joining us from the Zelda 2 randomizer community. I think that was Jay Cover, actually. And but yeah, I mean, there are a lot of really good matchups to look for. I mean, there were like 3 old school matchups, and all of them have lots of hype associated with them, you know? Up to NG, how many automatically advance to the brackets? Well, according to the Swiss triangles, it's 24, but it could be plus or minus 1.
Anyone who is 5-0 and 4-1 are guaranteed in. After that, it's the play-in races.
I thought 3 and 2 you advance as well.
I believe it's 3 and 2 also.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm trying to deal with something here. So.
Yeah. I think I know what it is. But anyway, 4-1 and 5-0 might get a bye. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think the idea was 5-0s and 4-0s are going to get byes, but there is a chance that 4-1, some 4-1s won't get a bye just based on what the overall records are for people at the end, because it kind of works out in funny math.
Yes.
So in that case, we would go by Buckholtz, or we would go by other tiebreakers in order to figure out who would actually get byes.
Yeah. So that means everybody should be spamming in chat like no math emotes or whatever. Never math on stream. EMP was apparently told that there would be no math, so
there's lots of math, but it's very complex math. But yeah, okay, so definitely I think if we're looking at like top matchups, I mean, obviously Lavkian and Japkamis up to NG and Nest Cardinality right there back to back.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be seeing those two. Though, I mean, up to NG and NES Cardinality, I've gotta say, will be the hypest match of the first round, I would think. But I mean, as I said, it's a rematch of the winners' final last year. So, yeah, it's gonna be a epic match, and it's gonna be it's just gonna come down who makes the right move and when, you know. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and mention a few of the subtle changes. I keep mentioning that this is one of the most consistent tournaments that you will find in speedrunning, and it's basically the same thing. Like, we change a few things here and there. The stats are a little bit more. The boosts are a little bit heavier toward the end. They're a little bit smaller toward the beginning. So it's kind of something. It kind of encourages grinding early on. But if you do try to explore, one of the other changes we made is we killed by default the scared slime, but we replaced them with scaly slime. So you score 32 experience points each level that you have. So if you beat a metal slime at level 5, you get 120 points instead of 255.
Yeah, that's one of the major changes to the standard flags was scaling metal slimes. But we like everyone to know that although we are racing the standard flag set, as long as both racers agree, you are allowed to change flags for your race. But both racers have to agree. So if there's something you want to add for your race specifically, like permanent repel or permanent torch or no sprites or, whatever fun you want to come up with, that's something that each of you can do. Just remember that it's a choice between both people. So we want most races, probably 95 to 99% of the races will obviously be this standard flags, but you never know. In some cases, like especially when two people were 4-0, shenanigans have been known to happen between a couple of racers.
Or you could be like a couple of years ago when I mentioned toward the beginning of the drawing of Starman and I we played Chaos in round 1. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun.
Oh yeah, me and Mr. Holmes, I think that one year when we were 4-0 each, we both chose to do no numbers for our race.
Yep, no numbers.
So kind of switch things. So you never know. There's always going to be shenanigans. But the thing is what matters is every round matters in the Swiss, because even if you only have one win, you still have that outside chance to make it to the bracket. You'll have to win 2 tiebreaker races, but even someone with one win at the end still has a chance to make the brackets.
Yeah, that might be one of the big changes with this tournament. Yeah, normally with 1 and 4 you're out, but now there's a chance that you're in. So.
Yep. So what we'll do is anyone who is 1 and 4 will be scheduled into a last chance qualifier. We will try to pick the best time that we can for as many people as we can fit in, if not everyone. And if you win that race, you go to the play-in race, and the play-in race is whatever top numbers or how many places we need to fill the bracket. So anyone who has 2 wins or 1 win, or the winner of the last chance race, will still have a chance to get into the brackets. So it's the last chance race for the play-in qualifier, or play-in race.
Yeah, so High Spirits, your friend Wells over here has recommended a 10-seed shuffler race for your race against Lord of the Synth. What do you think?
I don't know if I can handle that, because Synth likes to start really late, and I'm an old man who likes to go to bed early, so as you can see from the gray bearded King Slime from earlier, I'll probably be asleep by the time we got anywhere near the 10th seed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was DH Stom. I apologize. I didn't.
Well, of course, Stom would say something like that.
Yeah.
The bracket, we're aiming for 24 for the bracket, but because of fuzzy numbers, there is a chance that it might be slightly higher, but 24 should be the minimum that get into the bracket, which means there will be first round buys for the top seeds.
Oh, Math Girl is putting out a carrot. Our restreamer this evening is if you change the flags around, she'll restream your race.
But yeah, so when it comes to scheduling and everything, we leave that between the 2 racers. The racers can decide. We want to know pretty much by Wednesday if or when you're going to do your race. Schedule your race for whatever throughout the entire week. You have until midnight Eastern. At the end of the week on Sunday nights, and we would like you to schedule your race by Wednesday, or we will come hunting for you and your opponents, and we will ping everyone in Discord tonight how to schedule your matches and all that good stuff.
Very carefully. Oh, we have a special visitor who has just dropped in. It's Ferran Burgundy. How you doing?
I wish I could say I was doing a little bit better. I do apologize for being delayed, but I had a plumbing emergency to deal with. Nothing like a leaky. Where's Mario when I need him? Even though it's a different game.
Right. So, well, we did do the drawing out of a randomly selected golem hat that just happened to be in High Spirits' house, and there's your matchup. So. Take a look at those, and tell me what's got your attention.
Well, let's see here. I mean, Lavcan and Jacquemus, that jumps out to me as one that is certainly a couple of experienced runners who are certainly going to. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Oh goodness, Up to NG and Nest Cardinality, that could very well be a potential playoff preview. Velavi and Angel FM, that's looking pretty tough off the bat. Same thing with Rye Guy and Big Slamu. I mean, this is just literal first glances of these here, as I'm getting kind of the breaking news to me in this case here.
We should spam some from Burgundy emotes if anybody's got them, because all of his emotes are news articles or news headlines.
You mean like that one, Salty?
Yes, that's the one. Oh, there they are. There's some emotes.
No, you don't see my matchup? Well, up to NG. It's funny that you mentioned that, as I actually I left the fates of this tournament up to RNG over the course of this past week. I had concerns that the seeds were going to run a little bit on the longer side, so taking Game Boy's calculations, we'll go with. I set kind of an over-under of 95 minutes, and if I could I did a best 2 out of 3, because I'm a big wrestling guy, and I like 2 out of 3 falls matches. So I figured if at least 2 of those went under 95 minutes, I would sign up for the tournament. If at least one of them went below 95 minutes, then I would commentate the tournament, and if all of them were longer than 95 minutes, then you wouldn't be hearing my voice right now. So I got 1, but did not get 2.
Yeah. I know your second one was like 96 something. it was close.
It was just under an hour 40, so it was like 99 something.
Oh, was it 99? No, it was 90. Yeah.
Would you believe 99? Oh wait, no, it's for the Get Smart fans out there, all 3 of us. Okay.
So if anybody in the weekly would like to join in on the weekly race, I have just heard from NYC guy that that is up. It is on racetime.gg.
Yeah, I guess we should mention that is one of the other big changes we had this year is all official tournament and league races will now be migrating over to racetime.gg. We feel like, unfortunately, however much we love and have been with SRL on IRC for as long as possible, it's just we're having difficulties getting things done and stability issues, so we feel like it's the right time to try out the new service, which people have been using for big tournaments and seems to be really reliable, and has a lot of cool features that we can use, so that is why all of the races will be on racetime.gg for the tournament.
Yep. But hey, I don't know. Do you lose points for being idle in racetime.gg, or do you just keep your ranking?
Nope, there is no decay on the leaderboards in racetime.gg.
See, I would probably still be number 1 if it was on racetime. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so you won't be penalized for not racing for a few months or whatever. You'll still be what your race is. You don't have to worry about decay. But yeah, I would say if you two don't have any other thoughts on any of these races, maybe we can get ready for the weekly.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll go ahead and do you have anything, Thrawn?
I mean, I have plenty, but I'm gonna save it for as things go along here, because we've got a lot of races coming up, and I'm sure that my voice will be heard and thoughts felt as things go along.
Yeah, we're going to have over 150 races or something like that. And we're going to try to restream as many as we can. So, yeah, definitely a lot of hype. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and raid Speed Gaming 2. And as always, I let Ferran sign us all off here.
Oh, I figured, unlike a lot of the races, I'd keep things short. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck to all the runners. We certainly have quite a few of them here. Just as I'm glancing here, 10, 20, 30, 48 runners. So see, if I joined up, I would have been the odd 49th person in there. So better that I did.
We were just discussing something, sorry, as you're writing up, is there is a longtime member of the community who didn't quite get to signing up and thought they did. And we might have actually have now a 50th member joining the 49th and 50th member joining the tournament. So Yeah, so we would like to also add in as another race, Jay Coper versus Asmati Games. Thank you very much for helping out.
All right, sounds good. Awesome.
Lord of the Synth, you'll unfortunately, I don't think that petition would be approved by me, let alone. Well, I mean, you can let him in there. We'll discuss that later. For now, we're going to head over to Speed Gaming 2. Good luck to the racers. Stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe.
Good night, everyone.